If you're watching this, then I'm not around anymore. If you don't know, I'm from Iran. And a massacre happened in the past few weeks by our government, which is more like a bandit group. More than 40,000 people died, killed, massacred. More than Russia and Ukraine war, and more than Israel and Palestine war. I want to make this video to send a message to America and to the West in general. Tomorrow, on Friday, President Trump is going to make a deal with this regime. I mean, he told us to keep protesting, and we did it. We trust him. To make a deal with this regime is to betray all those people who died. So, please, I beg you, do whatever you can to stop this deal. I mean, many people say that we should take matters in our own hand, but how can you fight people with guns? I mean, it's not just the government. The government itself hired terrorist groups, Muslim terrorist groups, to kill people. And we still don't know what they did with the bodies. I won't waste your time. I just want to make 3 more points before I end everything. First of all, many people call us fake Muslims or Shia Muslims or whatever, but we are not Muslims. In fact, we hate Islam. We're running away from it. Especially my generation. I mean, you shouldn't really care about some old farts that talk about that we want to reform Islam in Iran. No, we want it gone. And you see, the countries in the Middle East, like Egypt, Iraq, or Syria, Lebanon, they weren't Muslims to begin with. They've been colonized. But my country didn't. We still speak our own language. We may have many different races in here, but we don't hate each other. And Islam pretty much contradicts everything our culture stands for, from the equality between men and women to economy. So please, calling us Muslims is like, calling black people the N-word, because they destroyed our lives. The second point is about the war. America attacking Iran is the only hope we have right now. You don't know how hopeless our people are right now. I mean, I myself, I can't eat, I can't sleep. I don't know how some of my friends are doing right now. The inflation is terrible. And all of this has been done by the government itself, this murderous terrorist regime. You see, in the 12 days war between Israel and Iran, less people died than, 40,000, and most of them were government officials, so it felt like sweet revenge. We can't fight this regime alone. Our people need foreign intervention. For the third point, the biggest piece of this puzzle of our country's future, it's the exiled Prince Reza Pahlavi. And it's undeniable. You know, I've been in these protests. They called his name, even in my small town. I'm so fortunate that they haven't got me yet, but I guess that's why I'm doing it myself. Anyways, there are other oppositions abroad. I mean, not in Iran, because everything is owned by this regime. But many of those oppositions abroad are also funded by this regime to create discourse. And I beg these oppositions that are not paid by this regime to please come together, stop fighting each other.
It's really scary how Iran turned into a hunting ground overnight.
If people go outside, I presume that's when they're getting arrested and shot.
So they're going from house to house, door to door, checking people for injuries or checking people for signs of bullets or checking people's phones. Do they have any videos that they've taken or footage that they've taken when they've been to protests? I know people who try to cross the border overland from Iran to Turkey, and the Turkish police has arrested them and then handed them over to the Iranian authorities, and they've gone into even their recently deleted folder. They're going into hospitals, not only executing patients who have signs of injury from protests, and they're often marked because they target the genital area or their eyes. So people who have been blinded or people with other clear signs, they know that they've been to the protests, and even doctors and nurses and hospital staff have been arrested and are up for execution for treating these people.
Tu tangata, mana wahine, tu tangata, mana tane, mana ragatai, tu tangata hiawe, tu tangata hi.
There were like rows and rows of military cars parked in the streets of Nobahad, and they had like shotguns, all kind of guns, and they were like just standing there. It passed like 6 or 7, 8 p.m. The people would start protesting, and they would start mass shooting.